They say a piece of your soul crumbles when your twin leaves this earth. That frigid morning, I stood before a mahogany casket, its glossy lit a silent sentinel, taunting me with secrets. The priest's voice murmured like a distant stream, monotonous and cold, while Leela's fingers dug into mine, her grip a desperate anchor or a chain. Our parents sat across the aisle, stone-faced, their grief polished and practiced, a stage play of sorrow. My phone buzzed, a jolt against the stillness. An unknown number, Evan's number. One line burned into my eyes. I'm not dead. That's not me in the casket. My heart seized, a captive of shock. I stared, unblinking, as Leela's soft whisper cut through. Everything okay? I nodded, a lie blooming like frost. Where are you? I typed, pulse thundering. 3 dots flickered, then, can't say. They're listening. Don't trust Leela. Don't trust our parents. 2 months ago, Evan and I mapped a trail to Black Ridge, a hiking escape, just us, a ritual dormant since college. His eyes, wild with need, pleaded for it. He rasped he was suffocating. I pegged it to his job, the endless grind. I didn't see he meant them. Then they claimed he fell, 30 feet, a jagged plunge, body twisted, face erased beyond recall. For your own good, they cooed, barring me from his side. Leela's tears flowed freer than mine, a torrent that drowned my quiet ache. We were mirror twins, identical to an eerie edge, yet our souls diverged. I, the steady planner, rooted deep. Evan, chasing shadows and whispered truths. Still, my love for him blazed, brighter than for her. We forged our tech security empire together. He wove the code, a fortress of genius. I pitched the dream, a beacon to buyers. When paranoia seized him, hands sweeping for bugs, eyes darting for ghosts, I blamed burnout. Then he vanished, and his warnings flared to life. I saw it. Leela, lingering over Evan's laptop after the funeral, screen aglow, unaware of my gaze. Her eyes drifted to our safe, a covetous glint too long to miss. A necklace I never bought sparkled at her throat. Our parents flaunted sudden wealth, new estates, offshore tides. I traced company funds, unearthing a hidden account, drained days before his fall. I held my tongue, ears tuned to every whisper, every errant glance. Silence, wielded like a blade, carved my path to truth. Under a moonless sky, I slipped into Evan's old apartment, the key he'd gifted me years ago biting into my palm like a whispered oath. The air hung heavy, dust swirling in the faint glow of my flashlight as I pried the vent loose, each creak spiking my pulse. A cold, encrypted hard drive emerged, voice memos crackling with his urgent whispers, journal logs scrawled in his frantic hand, documents exposing a treacherous plot. Our company, a pipeline for Leela and our parents to siphon data to foreign hands. Evan vowed to unmask them, his recorded defiance proof. Leela's voice, icy, hissed, "We can't let you ruin this for all of us." They tried to sever him, legally, financially, then with violence. But Evan, ever the shadow chaser, staged his fall, scorched a John Doe's face with acid in a desperate ruse, and fled, trusting me to strike the final blow. I moved like Evan's firewalls, layered, elusive, relentless. In the dead of night, I tipped auditors to our books, my anonymous note flagging suspicious flows from a shell company. I fed Leela a lie, voice steady. I might sell the firm. Her eyes widened, panic flaring as she dialed numbers. Unaware, I traced each call, her whispers betraying her. By lamplight, I met Evan's trusted lawyer, his contingency plan naming me sole heir if treachery proved true. At dinner, I smiled, a mask of calm, as Leela's grin quivered, too eager, too thin. I uncorked an old wine, raised a glass. To new beginnings. She drank first, unsuspecting. Dawn broke, and federal agents stormed Leela's office, badges glinting like justice. The collapse rolled in waves. My parents, cuffed for tax fraud and corporate espionage, their empire crumbling. Leela, indicted for conspiracy and obstruction, her defiance fading. Evan's files, memos, recordings, offshore trails, wove an unshakable net. They thought they'd buried him. Instead, they entombed themselves. Their faces flashed on the news, no longer mournful, only stunned, eyes wide with the weight of their ruin. 3 days later, snow dusted the pines outside a cabin near the Canadian border, a fragile veil over our fractured world. Evan loomed in the doorway, beard thick and wild, eyes sharp as a hawk's, cutting through me. He didn't embrace me. His stare lingered, probing, as if I might dissolve like a dream. My trembling hands offered the company title, a cleared passport, the second set of keys, tangible proof of our victory. "You sure you don't want to come?" he asked, voice rough, low. I shook my head, resolve firm. "I want them to know I stayed." He vanished into the white, a shadow reclaimed. Headlines twisted from sympathy to scandal, a storm I fueled with measured words. Public statements calm, casting me as the loyal brother, the betrayed CEO. In secret, I torched their tainted assets, liquidating every trace they'd touched. The blood money flowed to causes Evan once championed, a clean foundation rising from the ashes. I shun the false grave now, leaving them to rot in their lie. I think of my brother, not the one they tried to erase, but the one who outplayed them, a ghost triumphant. They underestimated the quiet one. We were twins. They killed the wrong man, and I made sure their debt was paid in full.